Hello, everyone! Welcome back to English Listening Lab. I'm Emily, and I'm here with my friend Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, everyone. How's it going? We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, we are. It's great to have you. So today, we have a very fun topic. We're going to talk about how to speak English at hotels. That's right. We'll practice real travel situations.
Traveling. Who doesn't love traveling, right? But it can also be a bit stressful, especially when you don't know what to say in English.
Exactly. And we've all been there, right? You arrive at a hotel, and suddenly you feel like you forgot all the English words you know. Maybe you need to ask for something, or maybe you're not sure how to check in. It can be a little confusing.
Oh, I know what you mean. One time I was at a hotel in Paris. I didn't speak French very well, so I had to speak in English. I walked up to the front desk and I said, "Hello, I have a reservation." The receptionist looked at me and said, "What's your name?" I froze. I totally forgot my name for a second.
Oh no, that's funny, Sam. I think we've all had moments like that. But don't worry, we're here to help you. Today, we'll teach you some simple and useful phrases. You'll be ready to speak English at any hotel.
Yes, it's not so hard. Just practice and you'll feel confident. So let's start with checking in at the hotel. Emily, what do we say when we arrive?
Good question. When you arrive at the hotel, you usually go to the front desk to check in. Here's a simple sentence you can say. Hello, I have a reservation. Easy, right?
So simple. And the receptionist will probably ask your name. They might say, "What's your name?" Or, "Can I have your name, please?"
Exactly. And you can just say, my name is Emily, or my name is Sam. Just like when you're meeting someone for the first time. It's always good to smile, too.
Yes, a smile makes everything easier. After they check your reservation, they might say, "Here's your room key," or "Your room is on the second floor." And then you just thank them. "Thank you very much."
Right. So, to practice, you say, hello, I have a reservation. Then they say, what's your name? You answer, my name is Sam. And then, thank you very much. Easy peasy.
Perfect. Okay, let's move on. What if you need something in your room? Maybe you need extra towels, or you want to ask about the Wi-Fi.
Ah, yes. That happens a lot. If you need something, you can say, excuse me, can I have, and then tell them what you need. For example, excuse me, can I have extra towels? Or, excuse me, can I have more pillows?
Yes, and you can also ask about things like the Wi-Fi. You can say, "Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi password?" It's simple, and it gets the job done.
Exactly. And if they give you the password, don't forget to say, thank you. It's always good to be polite.
For sure. Now, let's talk about checking out of the hotel. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky because you want to make sure you don't forget anything, right?
Yes, you don't want to leave your phone charger in the room or forget your toothpaste. So when you check out, you can say, I'd like to check out, please.
Nice. And they might ask, "How was your stay?" You can say, "It was great," or "It was good, thank you."
Or you could say, it was nice. Thank you for everything. And don't forget to return the room key.
Oh yes, the key. You definitely want to give that back. And then they will probably give you your bill. You can look at it and say, "Is everything okay on the bill?" if you have any questions.
Exactly. And if everything looks good, you can say, everything looks good. Thank you. Then you're ready to go.
That's right. You're ready to leave the hotel, go to the airport, or go on your next adventure. But before you go, let's talk about some other useful phrases. Sometimes things happen and you need to ask for help.
That's true. For example, what if the elevator is not working? Or you don't understand how to use the air conditioner?
Good point. If you need help with something, you can say, "Excuse me, could you help me with the elevator?" Or, "Excuse me, could you help me with the air conditioner?"
And the staff will be happy to help you. They might say, "Sure, let me show you." Or, "Let me call someone to help you."
And if you need help with directions, you can ask, "How do I get to the restaurant?" Or, "Where is the gym?" It's good to be clear, and the staff will always help you.
Yes. And if you don't understand something, don't be afraid to ask again. You can say, "Sorry, can you say that again, please?"
Great tip, Emily. And remember, if you need to say something quickly, you can always just say, "Excuse me." That's a good start to any conversation.
For sure. Now, let's talk about breakfast. A lot of hotels have a breakfast buffet, right?
Yes, and it's one of the best parts of staying at a hotel. When you go to breakfast, you can say, "What time does breakfast start?" Or, "Where is the breakfast room?"
And you can ask, "Is breakfast included in the price?" Some hotels include breakfast, but some don't, so it's always good to check.
That's true. And when you're eating, you can say, "This is delicious," or, "Can I have more coffee, please?"
Ah, coffee. The most important part of breakfast. And if you want to be polite, you can say, "Excuse me, can I have some water?"
Perfect. You're ready to order food and drink in the hotel now.
All right. Now that you're ready to speak English at hotels, let's talk about some common hotel situations that you might find yourself in. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Maybe your room isn't ready yet, or maybe there's a problem with your reservation. What do you do then?
Great question, Emily. If your room isn't ready, you can politely ask, "How long will it take for my room to be ready?" Or, "When will my room be available?"
That's a good one. And if they don't have the room you booked, you can ask, "Do you have another room?" Or, "Is there a problem with my reservation?"
Exactly. It's important to stay calm and be polite. If something goes wrong, remember to always ask for help in a friendly way. Most hotel staff want to make things right for you.
Yes, exactly. And if everything is okay, but you just want to ask for something extra, like a blanket or a bottle of water, you can say, "Excuse me, can I have an extra blanket?" Or, "Could you bring me some water, please?"
And don't forget to say please and thank you. It's a small thing, but it always helps make the conversation nicer.
Yes, politeness is key. Now, let's imagine a fun situation. What if you want to ask the hotel staff for some recommendations? Maybe you want to know the best places to visit in the area or the best restaurant near the hotel.
Ooh, that's a good one. You can say, "Excuse me, do you have any recommendations for places to visit?" Or, "Where is a good place to eat near here?" Hotel staff usually know the best spots.
For sure. And if you want to make it even easier, you can say, "Can you recommend a good restaurant?" Or, "What's the best thing to do around here?"
Great. Now, let's talk about checking out one last time. Sometimes we need to ask for the bill or check out a little earlier than planned.
Yes. If you need to check out early, you can say, I need to check out early. Is that okay? Or can I check out in the morning?
Good one. And when you're checking out, it's also good to ask, how much is the total? Just to make sure there are no surprises on the bill.
Right. And if you want to pay, you can say, I'd like to pay now, please. Simple and clear.
Exactly. And when everything is done, don't forget to say, thank you for everything. Hotels want to make sure you have a good experience, so it's always nice to show your appreciation.
That's right. And if you've had a great stay, don't forget to leave a nice review. It helps other travelers, and it's a nice way to say thank you to the hotel staff.
Yes, a good review is like a thank you note that everyone can see. It's always great to share your positive experiences.
So there you go. Now you know how to speak English at hotels. You're ready to check in, ask for help, enjoy your stay, and check out smoothly.
Yes, and remember, practice makes perfect. So don't be afraid to use these phrases next time you're at a hotel.
And if you're not sure about something, just ask. The hotel staff are there to help you. And if you need more practice, you can always listen to this podcast again.
That's right. Keep practicing, and soon, speaking English at hotels will be as easy as a morning coffee.
Yes. And before we go, we have a question for you, our lovely listeners. What is your favorite hotel experience? Have you ever stayed somewhere with amazing service or maybe had a funny situation? Write a comment below and share your story with us.
We can't wait to read your stories. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to come back for more practice on English Listening Lab.
See you next time, everyone. Safe travels and happy practicing.
Bye for now.